So if you've been on the Nigerian internet space in the last 1-2 weeks thereabouts, I'm pretty sure that you have seen this face, or at least you've heard this sound, this song.
Baby syndrome, baby syndrome, baby syndrome. She gon' crazy on baby syndrome.
Right? So this song has been trending for the last probably like a week or something.
Very stingy, you know, salad.
Baby syndrome, baby syndrome, baby syndrome.
And the song is by a young artist called Subomi Okoya, also known as Sir Rahim. And he also happens to be the son of a Nigerian billionaire, Chief Razak Okoya. But for some reason, which I'll tell you in this video, everyone seems to be mad at him. Well, maybe not everyone. A number of people seem to be angry with this guy. Like he's the one making fuel expensive in Nigeria. And in this video, I'll tell you why people are angry at this guy. So first of all, I think it's important to give you some context. Subomi Okoya is the son of Razak Okoya. Now you ask me, who is Razak Okoya? I'll tell you. Now, Razak Okoya is said to be a Nigerian billionaire industrialist. For those who grew up in Nigeria back in the 90s and early 2000s, you've probably heard about the brand Eleganza. Back in the day, Eleganza used to be one of the biggest producers of cutleries, cosmetics, coolers, you know, those party coolers that we used to use in Owambe. And the most popular one amongst young people was the pens, you know, those pens that people used to use to write back in the day. Personally, I used to really like using Eleganza because there was something very peculiar about Eleganza pen. And so his father made so much money operating that business. They had factories in Lagos, you know, in places like Oregun, Isolo, Alaba, and apparently they directly employed over 5,000 people. And so in the grand scheme of things, you understand that this was actually a big business. This man also happens to have very strong affiliation with the current Nigerian president, Tinubu. As a matter of fact, in this audio, you hear Tinubu saying that if he needs money, he would go and meet Razak Okoya, or you go and meet Okoya.
And when I need money, if I'm broke, I go to Okoya, they'll give me. And that's the best value for money.
And on the other side, his mom is Shade Okoya. Shade Okoya happens to be the last wife of Chief Okoya.
My husband is my everything. And that's why when you look at him, when you see both of us together, our relationship is beyond husband and wife.
Recently, however, his mom started to, you know, show face in the media. You know, you see her taking interviews and what have you. This has become quite a common pattern within the current day Nigerian and international billionaires. You see people like Mark Zuckerberg putting out content to, you know, shape their own personal brand and narrative. And so you see the same thing with Shade Okoya. You know, she's been more present out there. There was this video where she literally was showcasing a wardrobe, something you probably would never see back in the day. So let's take the story back to Subomi. Personally, I first became aware of this guy, I think around earlier this year. You know, when there was this trend where everybody and their mom was saying, the trend where people were saying, of course I'm this.
I'm Nigerian, of course I go to church every Sunday and Wednesday.
I'm African, of course I can't sleep over at your house.
I'm African, I'm always late to every function.
Basically, people would make a video about maybe what is peculiar to them, but at the same time, what is peculiar to them would be relatable to other people. And then you're expected to say something unique.
I love the mix up.
I'm Subomi Okoya. Of course I have a door, man. I'm Subomi Okoya. Of course my house in London is gold.
So he went, of course, I'm Subomi Okoya, and then would show like his wealth and everything. Okoya, kind of like you should know who I am type of thing. And this is when, you know, people started to notice him. So a lot of people were in the comments saying, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Da, 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 da. Like, why should we know Subomi Okoya? You know, that kind of vibe. And so I think people who recognize the name were then, you know, saying in the comments, oh, that's Eleganza's son, Eleganza's son. Things just, you know, started to become more, you know, funny. You know, people would put comments like, oh my God, Eleganza's son, come and pay my school fees, come and marry me, da 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 da, and what have you. You know how Nigerians can be very funny, right? That's what happened. Then he started to cut this followership on TikTok. And TikTok will play a major role in all of this story. So hold on to that. So Subomi will continue to post videos, you know, about his lifestyle, expensive lifestyle and everything, you know, lavish lifestyle, posting it on TikTok and all that kind of stuff, which was cool, but he was really building onto something. Now here is why I really commend this young man. So basically, when many people started commenting, oh, this is Eleganza's son, many people were also asking, what happened to Eleganza? Is that company even still alive? And so he took advantage of that attention and then would go to Eleganza presently and then make videos, kind of like, oh yeah, we still operate, we still make these chairs, we still make this, we still make that. But at the same time, he was still doing lifestyle vlogs. You know?
I'm Subomi Okoya. Of course, my yard in Vegas has the best view. Money na water.
He'll be posting flashy ass house in Ikoyi, I think. I assume it's Ikoyi. But basically, you know that this house is not small. Like, this is, massive house and everything. Another very brilliant thing that he did that would also later come back in this story is he started befriending TikTok influencers. So some of the big names, he would invite them to his house, they will hang out. Someone like Trench Kid as well. Is it Trench Kid or Trench Boy? I think I saw a video as well of quite a number of them, So he started posting them and what have you. They'll do different challenges, TikTok challenges and what have you. And people, as usual, will make banter about this situation. But looking at it from an outside perspective and looking back, you know that he was being very strategic about the situation. Now, if you know anything about the music business and music these days, you would understand the power of social media, but specifically the power of TikTok. And it looks like this guy understood the assignment. Now that he saw that he started getting attention, my bro quickly started casually rolling out record. I think he posted like one song at first, but that song did not really catch. Finally, he posted this song titled "It's Bad Bitch," but I don't want to say the B word because of YouTube rules and what have you. So he posted "Bad Bitch Syndrome," and then immediately everybody started singing along. But the thing is, many people were trolling him. People were making videos about when a rich man song plays their music, and the music is not nice, but then you have to pretend, that kind of stuff. People were basically trolling him. But then there were also people that were actually commending the song. Someone like me, I actually like that song, but I'll tell you why I like it. I'll give you context. In the beginning of the song, they sampled P-Square's classic Ifunaya song. I'm a very big fan of sampling. As a matter of fact, I made a video about Ashake and how he was influenced by 5 iconic moments in history. Some of those influences included samples that he did, and I really enjoy how brilliant artists managed to brilliantly bring back classic records. Also, the song was really just a bop song, like it was supposed to be a pop song. It's nothing serious. It's just you're going crazy and Bad Bitch Syndrome. While it might not be the best song in the world, I think definitely there's some potential with that. And people were saying stuff like, when his music is low-key trash, but he also is Aliko Dangote's son. Some were saying when the song no slap, but now rich man pikin sing am. And like the trolling just continued to be within that space. But that's not even when people got angry. Now let's get to the real crux of the matter. Why exactly did people get mad at Subomi Okoya? Maybe not exactly Subomi Okoya, but mad at the situation around this. So as he was getting traction, right, he brilliantly continued to push. He was pushing, posting. And the thing about this current generation or this world that we live in is that the more followership you get, the more trendy your sound gets, or whatever it is you've created, every big brand wants to align with you. And so he got featured on Native Mag's Creator Spotlight.
Yo, it's your boy Subomi Okoya, popularly known as Serahim, the Eleganza, and we on Native Creator Spotlight.
Native Mag is basically a pop culture online magazine, and they have other arms like Native Records. That's the label Odumodu Black is signed to. They also have Native Land, where they have big events and what have you. They gave him a spotlight, basically, kind of like the new artist, and he did his thing. They made this video.
My biggest inspiration, I'd say, is obviously Bad Bitches. Always kind of had like that superstar type of energy. I've been a superstar. Guys just didn't know.
He was explaining and kind of breaking down the idea behind the song and what have you. And the comments were hilarious. But then there were also some angry comments. So this person goes, "In my next life, I must be a Nepo baby." Basically, a Nepo baby is nepotism, basically. So they were accusing him of nepotism, taking advantage of a relationship and giving favors to people who are maybe within your circle, rather than considering people that are more deserving of those opportunities. You're giving it to people who are maybe related to you, and is often said to be very common amongst wealthy people. And the idea behind it is that Native Mag is always platforming Nepo babies.
You guys, this is the future, so open up. What the ones showing you the way.
And in this video, he said it's the future. This other person was like, "This is not the future. Don't show us the way. What way, safe?" And then this other person said, "There are so many other creators that deserve this spotlight feature. They deserve to have a platform to push them. But time and time again, you push the Nepo babies. Disappointed. Do better." Another Instagram user said, "They are serious, hardworking creatives. that deserve the spotlight. But oh, money speaks. Let the random play the exact same song. Will you give it a second listen? Be truthful. This song is ass. 6 packs of ass. But we can't critique the source of our food, I guess. There are also other comments like that on Twitter as well. And so yeah, that's basically, how people got angry or whatever. But then again, here's my own opinion, and this is how I'll round up this video, is that I worked in music long enough to understand that currently we're in a phase where trendy music and trendy sounds is what labels and brands want to affiliate with, right? This guy has done the work of building a followership on social media, leveraging on his own personal assets, be it his family name, his flashy lifestyle and what have you. Also then strategically building relationships with some of the biggest names on TikTok who would later come to help push this sound. You see people like Trench Boy, there's this other guy called Samuel Banks or something, pushing this sound and what have you. And these guys have huge following. These guys literally have TikTok on a chokehold, right? He's built relationship with these people strategically, and this favor have come back to help his music. And also, I feel like on the music side, this record is not bad. Personally, I'm waiting for it to drop, so I hear the full song, and hopefully it's as dope as I felt the first time I heard it. I like the fact that they sampled Ifunanya. I like the fact that it's just a catchy song, it's a boppy song, it's a vibe, and the guy has swag. So like, why are you hating on? If you don't like this person, go listen to other people. And talking about other artists being platformed, I don't really think that someone like this is taking attention away from other people. If you're talented, you're talented. We live in an attention-driven economy. There's so much content out there. People are so bored these days, and so if you have dope stuff, people will vibe to your stuff. It's as simple as that. Anyways, if you have a different opinion, drop in a comment. Let's have a chat. At the point of dropping this, I would have dropped the latest Made by Us series with the 2 Nigerian sisters building a jollof empire here in London, UK. Don't forget to tap into it. If this is your first time coming across my channel, check out my other videos as well. I'll link them here. My name is Yemi Oladakpo. I'm a music executive, a filmmaker, creative, a lawyer. I'll be so many things. I don't be a nepo baby. Don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe, check out my other videos. Until next time, guys, peace. Cheers. Cheers, Mike. Cheers, Mike.